G'day footy fans, round 18 gets underway with the Carlton versus Brisbane clash at Marvel Stadium. The Lions, they're set to maul the Blues, who have been terrible over the last month, dropped their last two by 50 points or more, and they're really struggling to see out 2025. The Lions are second on the ladder. They come in pretty solid form, 28-point win over Port Adelaide at the Gabba last weekend. The midfield was elite yet again. Lachie Neale, Hugh McLuggage, Zach Bailey, all got 25 disposals, and Bailey, 5 goals, probably the best game of his career. The Lions lead the league for clearances over the past 5 rounds. They rank third for total disposals. Those numbers spell trouble for Carlton, who have traditionally been pretty good in those areas, but they've dropped away in the last few weeks. They just cannot find a spark. They've dropped 3 straight, last two by 50 plus points. They're hovering around that 70 points per game for the last 9 rounds. They just cannot put a decent score on the board. Charlie Curnow's form slump continues. 3 straight games without a goal. They're missing Harry McKay. Sam Walsh is out injured. Zach Williams, he bobbed up with a few last week, but he's under a bit of a cloud with an injury himself. Now, these two last clashed in the 2024 elimination final. At one stage in that game, the score was 60-0. The Blues just didn't show up that night. They kicked some late junk time goals to add some respectability to the scoreboard, but I think it's going to be more of the same here. So my tips: Brisbane to cover the line, 25.5 points. That is well within their grasp. Just hope that they don't go into cruise control, which they have done a few times this season. They've won 6 of the last 7 against Carlton. 2 of those are at Marvel. No concerns at all by the fact that they're away from the Gabba. They've won 11 of their past 13 at the venue. They love Marvel. Some player props: Charlie Curnow for 2+ goals. He's 3 last week. Loves playing against Carlton. 9 goals from his past 4. He's a top pick for multiple majors. And Will Ashcroft, 25 plus, just missed out last week with 24, but he's 25 plus in 8 of his last 10 games. A bit of value there. And maybe a cheeky same game multi with Zach Bailey to do it again for a goal and 20 plus disposals. The Lions are ruthless. The Blues are fragile. This one could get ugly pretty early. Good luck. Happy punting. Give us a comment and let us know if you agree or not with our tips.